ED102, Learning and Developing from Birth to Age 8, Who We Teach, Part 2, Week 5 Study Guide. Welcome to Week 5 of ED102. Building on our understanding of the whole child and typical development, we delve into the foundational theories explaining how children learn and grow this week. We will explore various perspectives on child development and connect these theories to critical topics influencing a child's journey from birth through age 8. Understanding the theoretical underpinnings of child development is essential for making informed decisions in your future practice and advocating for developmentally appropriate and equitable experiences for all children. Overarching learning objective. Upon completion of this week's modules, you will be able to analyze and differentiate key theoretical perspectives on child development and learning, integrating these theories with critical topics such as brain research, identity formation, attachment, and the role of play to inform and justify developmentally appropriate practices in early childhood settings. Learning objectives. By the end of this week, you should be able to identify and differentiate the 8 primary theoretical perspectives on child development and learning. This objective recognizes the core tenets and key figures associated with significant theories that explain how children grow, think, and interact with the world. Investigate critical topics in development and learning, including brain research, cultural, linguistic, and gender identity, attachment, and the role of play. Use these investigations to formulate developmentally appropriate practices. This involves exploring current research and understanding how these crucial areas of development intersect with theoretical perspectives and inform effective teaching strategies. Explain how various developmental and learning theories account for children's growth and development. This objective challenges you to connect the theoretical concepts to the practical reality of child development, understanding how different theories explain observed behaviors and learning processes. Key topics covered this week. Major theoretical perspectives on child development, e.g., maturationist, behaviorist, constructivist, social-cultural, ecological systems, psychodynamic, information processing, evolutionary. Brain development in early childhood. Cultural identity development, linguistic identity development, gender identity development, attachment theory and its impact, the importance of play in development and learning, connecting theory to developmentally appropriate practice. Key terminology to know. Theoretical perspective, a broad framework or lens used to understand and explain child development and learning. Maturationist theory, focuses on the natural unfolding of genetically predetermined physical and mental abilities. Behaviorist theory emphasizes the role of environment and learning through conditioning, rewards, and punishments. Constructivist theory posits that children actively construct their knowledge and understanding through interaction with their environment. Social-cultural theory highlights the influence of social interaction and cultural context on cognitive development. Ecological systems theory views child development as influenced by multiple nested environmental systems, microsystem, mesosystem, exosystem, macrosystem, chronosystem. Psychodynamic theory focuses on the influence of unconscious drives and early experiences on personality and development. Information processing theory compares the human mind to a computer, focusing on how individuals receive, process, store, and retrieve information. Evolutionary theory in ECE examines how evolutionary history influences human development and behavior. Brain plasticity, the brain's ability to change and adapt in response to experience. Cultural identity, a person's sense of belonging to a particular culture or ethnic group. Linguistic identity, a person's sense of self about the languages they speak. Gender identity, a person's internal sense of being male, female, or something else. Attachment, the strong emotional bond that develops between an infant and a primary caregiver. Play, voluntary, intrinsically motivated activities that are enjoyable and promote development across all domains. Guiding questions for discussion and reflection. Choose 2 different theoretical perspectives. How do they differently explain the same developmental milestone, e.g., learning to walk or talk? How does current brain research support or challenge some of the earlier theories of child development? Why is it important for early childhood educators to understand and support the development of children's cultural, linguistic, and gender identities? How does secure attachment to a caregiver influence a child's exploration and learning in an early childhood setting? In what ways does play serve as a context for children to apply and build upon their developing skills and understanding? How can understanding different developmental theories help you to be more responsive to the individual needs and differences of the children you teach? Consider challenging behavior in a young child. How might different theoretical perspectives explain this behavior, and how might those explanations lead to other intervention strategies? Suggested study strategies. Create a table summarizing the key figures, main ideas, and contributions of each of the 8 theoretical perspectives. Draw diagrams to visualize complex theories like the ecological systems theory. Connect the theories to your own childhood experiences or observations of children. Which theories resonate most with you and why? Research specific examples of how brain research, attachment theory, or the understanding of play have influenced current early childhood practices. Discuss critical topics with classmates, sharing your perspectives and learning from theirs. Think about how you would explain one of the theoretical perspectives or critical topics to someone unfamiliar with early childhood development. Review the learning objectives and ensure you can articulate how each theory and critical topic contributes to a comprehensive understanding of child development. This week's focus on theory and critical topics will provide a deeper lens through which to view child development by understanding the why behind children's growth. You will be better equipped to support their learning and well-being. Good luck with your studies. Created on April 18, 2025, using Gemini Advanced 2.5 Pro.